Hi everyone, I am Vinith Kumar. In this video, I am going to show a simple task. So before going to write code, we will see the output first. So this is the output of my task. Here we can see this is the categories and products. So here we can see the message is please select the category. So here I have two buttons for electronics and fashions. If I click the electronics buttons, it will render the data related to the electronics, and also here we can see add to cart button, and if I click the fashions button, it will render the related to the fashions data. And here we can see, here if I click the add to cart button, it will the item is added to the cart. So here we can see the men's wear is added to this cart, and also the count is incremented by 1. And if I click the women's wear, we can see here the women's wear item is added to the cart, and also cart is incremented too. So here same as here I'm clicking the electronics button, I'm adding the laptops product. Here we can see the cart is incremented by 3 and the laptops item is added. So let's get started to write code. So here I'm creating the component. Here I'm creating div. The class name is container wrap. In this div, here I am creating two divs. One class name is left, another class name is right. After container wrap, here I am creating the another div. That class name is container below. So in the first div, I am creating the one h1 tag. Category. In this category section, I am creating two buttons. One is for electronics and another one is for fashion. Here I am creating another h1 for products. Here we can see. Here we can see this is the without CSS. Here I already written some CSS. In this, here we can see this is the all CSS. And here I am importing the. Let's see. Here we can see category and products. Here I have two buttons, electronics and fashion. So now if I click the electronics button, I want to show the data related to the electronics. So here I am taking the some dummy data constant. Laptops. Yes. Same as I'm taking the another fashion data. Name. Nice wear. Men's wear. So now here I am taking the one state constant product, set product. useState, I am taking the array. So now whenever I click the electronics button, I want to display the products data, related electronics data. So here I am writing the on click function. I am calling the other function. So here I am writing handle data, and here I am passing the parameter as electronics data, same as for fashion. So here I am creating the method and data. Here I'm passing the arguments. Here I'm taking the parameterize item, and here I'm changing the updating the state. Now, so here we can see, here I'm taking the another state constant message like category set or set category state select category. Initially I want to show the category. Here we can see please select the category. Now if product dot length greater than 0 and here I am creating the table. In this table I am mapping the products data. Return. Here I am passing the argument t, comma I tr td. So here I am passing the key as I read dot name. Read name, and here adding the button auto copy. Let's see if we are getting or not. I click the electronic data. Here we can see the laptop data is coming and smartphones is also coming, and also add to cart button is also. I click the fashion button, it will not change. Why? Because here we are did not change the data, so you are passing the fashion data. Let's see. If I click here, I am clicking the fashions button, it will change the related to fashions data like menswear and womenswear. So now next step is, if I click the add to cart button, I want to add the data in this cart items. So in this container I am taking the H1 button cart items. Initially it is 0. I am writing the 0. Here we can see cart item 0. Whenever I click the add to cart button, that item is added to this arrow. So here I am taking the another set category for the nothing. So next here I am taking the another state const cart comma set cart use state now. So here I am writing the another function on click. I am writing the handle function name handle add to cart button. I am passing the argument as p. So I am passing the each element. So here I am creating the another function const also. Here I am taking the item. So let's see it is getting or not. I'm clicking the add to cart button. Here we can see the item is consoling in the being in the console. So now here I'm updating the state cart to. So here I'm adding the previous data also. Previous comma item. The next thing is we need to, I want to show the data in the cart item. So here I'm mapping the data. Dot length. Now dot map. See. Return. See dot name. Let's see it is added or not. I'm selecting the button, electronics data, and adding the button. Here we can see the laptop is added, and also here I'm clicking on the smartphone's add to cart button. The smartphone's add to cart button is added, and if I click the fashions button, it will change the fashions related data. And here we can see if I click the add to cart button, the data is added in the cart button. So this is all about my task. Thank you for watching.